English Oasis. You can be very rich by learning English with English Oasis. Let's start. Number 1 Nagoya x Los Angeles. Volume 6 Los Angeles 3-Year History English Subtitle. Chapter 1 September. Olvera Street in El Pueblo de Los Angeles. We are standing at the very birthplace of Los Angeles. This street dates back to 1781. It feels like I stepped into Mexico. Look at the colorful stores and the old brick buildings. This is a Villa Adobe, the oldest residence in the city. It shows how the first settlers lived. I can feel the deep roots of the city here. It is amazing that this historic heart still beats in the middle of a modern desert metropolis. Chapter 2 October. The Bradbury Building in downtown Los Angeles. This looks like an ordinary office building from the outside, doesn't it? Wow! The inside is incredible. The birdcage elevators and the iron railings look like a movie set. It was built in 1893 and is the oldest commercial building in the central city. It's famous for its Victorian court. The light coming through the glass ceiling is breathtaking. I feel like I have traveled back to the 19th century in a time machine. Chapter 3 November. The last bookstore in downtown Los Angeles. Even though this is a bookstore, it's located inside an old bank building from the early 1900s. Look at the giant marble pillars and the old bank vaults. They are full of books now. This place preserves the history of downtown, while creating a labyrinth of art and literature. Walking through the booked tunnel is like exploring a dream. It's the perfect blend of Los Angeles history and modern creativity. Chapter 4 December. Union Station in Chinatown District. Welcome to the last of the great railway stations built in America. It opened in 1939. The architecture is so elegant. It's a mix of Spanish, colonial and Art Deco styles, right? Exactly. This was the gateway for everyone coming to seek their fortune in Hollywood. Imagine all the famous stars who walked across these tiled floors. It's so grand and romantic, even in the middle of winter. Chapter 5 January. Angels Flight Railway in Bunker Hill. This is the shortest railway in the world. It has been carrying people up this hill since 1901. The little orange cars are so cute. Did people really use this for their daily commute? Yes, it was essential for the people living in the Victorian mansions that used to be on this hill. It's a tiny piece of history, but it tells such a big story about how the city grew upwards. Let's take a ride. Chapter 6 February. The Hollywood sign in Mount Lee. Did you know this sign originally said Hollywoodland when it was built in 1923? Really? So it wasn't even built for the movie industry at first? No, it was just a giant advertisement for a housing development. It became a symbol of the movies much later. It's funny how a simple billboard became the most famous landmark in the world. It's a true Hollywood transformation. Chapter 7 March. TCL Chinese Theatre in Hollywood Boulevard. Look down, Nabucco. You are standing on the handprints of legendary movie stars. I see Marilyn Monroe and even the Star Wars droids. This theater opened in 1927, right? Yes, its Chinese-style architecture was meant to be the most exotic and glamorous palace for cinema. Every stone and footprint tells a story of the golden age of film. I feel like I'm part of the red carpet history. Chapter 8 April. The Getty Villa in Pacific Palisades. This villa is a recreation of an ancient Roman country house that was buried by a volcano. It's hard to believe we are in California and not in ancient Italy. The gardens are so symmetrical. J. Paul Getty built this to share his love for classical history and art with the public. Standing by the long pool with the ocean breeze, I can see how the wealthy spent their time in the early 20th century. It's spectacular. Chapter 9 May. Santa Monica Pier in Santa Monica. This pier was built in 1909. Back then, it was actually two different piers next to each other. The Louvre Hippodrome with the carousel looks so vintage. Is that original? Yes, the carousel was built in 1922. This pier has survived many storms and almost being torn down. I'm so glad they saved it. Eating cotton candy here feels like being in a classic American postcard from 100 years ago. Chapter 10 June. Griffith Observatory in Griffith Park. Since 1935, this observatory has been free for everyone to look at the stars. The view of the city lights is amazing. Griffith J. Griffith wanted science to be accessible to everyone. He was a visionary. He knew this park would be the lungs of Los Angeles, as it grew into a giant city. Looking at the stars from this historic building is the perfect way to finish my journey. Los Angeles history is truly cosmic. Would you like me to create a set of comprehension questions in English for each of these chapters? Did you enjoy English Oasis? Do you want to get 1 million yen per month? If so, go to Base Shop. English Oasis, Base Shop.